Guys, this is a follow-up to my previous video concerning Mohammed Kudus' performance today for Tottenham against Reading, where he provided an assist, created the most chances in the game, 3 chances created by Mohammed Kudus in 45 minutes, and he walked away with the man of the match, in my own opinion. Guys, please comment Kudus. But guys, I want us to check out what the coach had to say about Mohammed Kudus' performance. After the game, the coach was amazed. The coach was shocked. He couldn't believe what Mohammed Kudus did on the pitch for Tottenham Hotspur against Reading. Guys, let's check out what the coach said.
Thomas at Reading, well done. First game, 2-0 win, clean sheet. I'm guessing there's lots of boxes ticked there.
Yeah, lots of boxes ticked. If we look at a little bit bigger perspective, it's been a good week. So a very tough and intense week for the lads. So a couple of things we got through the whole week. You know, touch wood, no injuries, everyone in a better physical place. All the players got good 45 minutes plus extra run after. So the fitness, box ticked. I think it's important, always good with a clean sheet. I think something is very important for them in football matches. So there's a lot of good aspects in that. I think it's good we scored 2 on set pieces, something we're already starting working hard on, so that's also good. There was element in the game I'm happy with, element of the high pressure, element of the counter press rest defending, so when we lost it we could bang teams in, element of having enough players in the box. There was also a lot of bits I like to do better, of course, but that's normal.
You mentioned about the determination to clean sheet. Oh, look, we saw the blocking drill during the week, and obviously at the end there, Vic's made a couple of great saves, but they're throwing away, they're throwing themselves in the way of shots. And, people could say it's a pre-season friendly, but I guess you do this right now, right?
Yeah, that's why you saw the blocking drill early in the week. Everything is linked. We want to attack, we want to be brave. But unfortunately, we are facing sometimes an opponent that also wants to attack. And when they're attacking, we need to make sure we defend well and also put body on the lines when we have to.
Anyone particularly please you today? I know you won't want to pick out individuals, but obviously, look, it's Mo Kudus, his first game for Spurs, and he looked bright, didn't he? Anyone else? Lucas, obviously, his first game, first goal, first assist.
Yeah, exactly. So now I thought there was a lot of positive in there. If we start with Kudus, of course, he's the newest one. I thought he was exciting to watch. He had 4 or 5 very good actions where you can see what he's about, the way his pace, his 1v1 skills, the way he can twist and turn going forward. So I think that was a positive. There was a lot of others where, I get to know them better. Of course, I've watched him a lot over the years, watched him a lot before I got appointed, and in the training, but this is when you see them here now. And when I watch the game back, that's all the details we can go through.
So guys, you have heard from Thomas concerning Mohammed Kudus and his performance. Look, the way Kudus played, I couldn't stop myself from looking at it. But then there was a point in the game that I want to talk about. There was a point where I believe Spence, the player playing that right back, could have squared the ball to Mohammed Kudus, and he failed to pass the ball to Mohammed Kudus. In fact, that moment, it has pained me a lot. Because if not for that, Mohammed Kudus would have walked away with a goal and an assist today. Spence did not pass the ball to Mohammed Kudus. It pained me a lot. And guys, it would be painful for me if I did not talk about this. But for those who have not seen my previous video concerning Mohammed Kudus' performance, this is your opportunity. Comment Mohammed Kudus. Hey! Mohammed Kudus, guys, comment Kudus. Today, I'm impressed. Makuma Tomegem. 45 minutes, Mohammed Kudus with an assist, and the 2 goals Tottenham scored today against Reading in their pre-season game. Mohammed Kudus was part of the build-up. This is what I'm talking about, Mohammed Kudus. First impressions do matter. I'm sure every single Tottenham fan would be impressed with what they saw today. That what? We signed a player. What? Mohammed Kudus provided what we call a standout performance today for Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, I'm here to tell you every single thing you missed in that game. If you did not watch the game, you do yawa. But still, I'll tell you the things Mohammed Kudus did that shocked me in the game. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. And also comment Kudus. Quickly, let's jump into it. When the game began and I looked at the starting line of the first 11 and Kudus was not there, I was not worried. I was patient. I was still watching the game, hoping that Mohammed Kudus will make an entrance, especially in the second half. So in the first half, it ended up in a 0-0 draw between Tottenham Hotspur and Reading. But then in the second half, I was waiting patiently like this. I just did like this, waiting patiently for my star boy to be introduced. He came on with Heung-min Son and other players, and I was like, okay, first of all, I want to see the position Mohammed Kudus is going to play in the game. And I noticed he was on the right flank. He was playing as a right winger. And I was like, Apeke, Kudus playing as a right winger, run. If Kudus is playing as a right winger, run. And today, bro, I'm even talking too much. Before I even show you the goals and the impact he had in the game, take a look at what Mohammed Kudus did playing as a right winger for Tottenham Hotspur. I want to show you something small. Kudus the ball or the ball. Once again, comment Kudus. Man, dribbles upon dribbles. So see, look, our player knows how to dribble. And I'm going to repeat this again. He has a very outstanding record in the English Premier League. In the last 2 seasons, nobody in the EPL could dribble more than Mohammed Kudus. And today, Filigadochi, we all saw it. We all saw it. You also saw it right now. For those who didn't even watch the game, you saw what Kudus did. That's like a tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg. What? Kudus. Now let's go into the game and talk about how Mohammed Kudus impacted the game for Tottenham Hotspur. One thing I noticed was Mohammed Kudus taking all the corner kicks in the game, be it the left side or the right side. It was Mohammed Kudus in the second half. And everything started with Mohammed Kudus with that corner kick. Superb. Excellent. Look, if Kudus is learning this, taking set pieces as part of his game, run. I say if Kudus is taking set pieces as part of his game, run. Because the boy is a baller already. He's even adding this to his game. And you saw that goal. Well taken. It was excellent. The second half, Tottenham was playing good football. Guys, take a look at the second goal that was scored in the game. Kudus, champion. Mohammed Kudus providing the assist to the second goal. And now, if you don't want this, then what else do you want? Under normal circumstances, Kudus would have played that ball himself. But Kudus, football IQ, comment Kudus. See, football IQ. Look at the way he gave that assist. Well measured assist to the player. The ball was there. It was just excellent. When I saw it, I was like, my player is playing. Our player is playing. See, it got to a point here. He was going to take a corner kick and the whole stadium, Kudus. Charlie, comment Kudus. Look, I'm really excited because I loved what I saw in the game, what Mohammed Kudus did in the game. The future is bright. And Tottenham themselves, they looked like a well-coached team. From the way they played, a very well-coached team. Thomas Frank, he go job. He will do a lot of work. And I love the way Kudus played in that game from a right winger perspective. Oof. Kudus was really, really good because, he's left-footed. So playing on the right wing, he can invert and do a lot of damage to the opposition. But then, those were not the only things I saw. Kudus dribbling, it is dangerous. Run. Next season, the team should be running. Also, what I noticed was that his communication with other players, it has not really formed yet, but I think with some games, it is going to form. Look, what I saw, especially the way they were playing their 1 and 2s, the communication on how to play long balls to Mohammed Kudus, because in the second half, they were using a lot of long balls to Kudus and Heung-min Son. I like the way that they played that game. And I felt like it has not really gelled yet, but after like 2 or 3 games, you really see the connection between all these players and Mohammed Kudus. And I also feel like Mohammed Kudus could be a pivotal player for Tottenham Hotspur. He could be the one that the whole game plan is around. See, I saw him in Zone playing that game, and I'm sorry, age caught up with the player. That is the truth. See, today, Charlie, what Kudus did do, if you mind busted, yeah? Kudus was mind busting today, and I've not shown you everything he did in the game because I was not able to get everything. I wish I can show you everything in my next video. You see, I want to end this here. Then in my next video, I'm going to sit down, watch the 45 minutes again, compile an entire video of how Mohammed Kudus performed in that game and show you that, because I feel like Kudus needs to be studied. If you're a footballer out there and you're a ringer, go watch Kudus. I beg you, because today he put up a very impressive performance. In my own opinion, he was my man of the match. I don't know for other people. What I saw from Mohammed Kudus was so impressive to the extent that I can name him my man of the match, because in that second half, 2 goals, he was involved in those 2 goals. And I think if he continues like this, run. So please, let me know what you think about Mohammed Kudus and his performance so far based off what I've shown you. If you did not watch the game, based off what I've shown you on today's video, let me know what you think about it. For those who watch the game, then you feel the way I'm feeling. So let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. I'm not hyping the player. Even if I'm hyping, there is worth the hype because he performed very well in that game. To the point where when they were going to celebrate the goal, did you see the players? Everybody went to Kudus because guys, I'm going to end today's video here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. Thanks for watching. Charlie, you will vibe. And also don't forget, comment Kudus.